Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Are we back?
We're back.
We back?
Okay. Round 2.
Yeah, anyways, I was saying, I don't know if it got lost in the stream, but I was just saying, if y'all are still here, share the stream with people, subscribe to Mushroom Man, donate to Spin the Wheel so you can see more wacky zany stuff. DJ's, he's still just eating the hot dog.
I took another bite.
Is it good?
No.
No? No. I mean, you can admit it. Does it just taste like a hot dog?
No.
No?
It wants to be a hot dog.
I brought 2 of them, so you know what?
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and just try it with you here.
Speaking of food, the next segment is going to be the cooking challenge.
Hopefully you make something better than this.
Well, hopefully, yeah. My buddy Brandon will help me, right?
Hey, just for the record, I got that open in like not even a whole second. No mess, no nothing. Okay.
Also, the YouTube stream is back up in case anyone's watching on Twitch still.
All right.
You know what it tastes like?
What?
It tastes like a Slim Jim.
Oh, actually, yeah. I was like, what is the taste I'm feeling? But
That's making it, in my head, thinking of it as just a big fat Slim Jim.
Mm-hmm.
It's making it go down a little easier.
That's fair.
Otherwise, it might be one of the most horrific things I've ever had in my life.
Sure. Yeah. Well, cool. Thank you guys very much for joining the Five Nights Being Cool segment. We're gonna play a video and go ahead and get set up for the cooking segment.
Oh,
for me,
dude. So bad.
For me and my buddy Gavin. What did I say here? Me and my buddy Brandon are gonna make some One Piece dishes from the One Piece cookbook, and we'll have some of my friends here do like a taste test.
Let's do it.
Very soon.
That's fine. And then they can still hear me. And then yeah, so go ahead and move on. Play a YouTube video.
How's the stream been so? You should have got the spicy one.
I'm okay.
Sure feels good when you get it right. And with Philips Sonicare technology, it's easy to always get brushing right. Philips.
2 Whopper Juniors for just $5. 6 options, so much to offer. Barbecue, bacon, cheese to name a few. Only $5 and you get to have.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to my review for each arc in One Piece. We've arrived at the end of the Water 7 saga. So what's the final arc in the Water 7 saga? Well, it's Water 7. Again! In most anime, the characters always have a place they can come back to after their respective arcs. For Naruto, it's the Leaf Village, for Bleach, it's Katakura Town or the Soul Society, and in My Hero, it's UA. But One Piece is a bit different. In One Piece, they go from island to island in search of adventure. Never would we see them return to that island or backtrack. The Going Merry was the closest thing to a home base, but with it gone, they must come back to Water 7 in search of a new ship they can call home. Post-Enies Lobby, as the name suggests, is the time for both the Straw Hats and the audience to kind of relax, prepare for the next adventure, and of course, the lore dump. Like, in all honesty, the stuff that happens outside of Water 7 is probably the best part, in my opinion. So get ready for another awkward family reunion. Don't piss off Santa Claus, and I hope you like lions as we return to Water 7. Post-Enies Lobby is 10 episodes and 11 chapters. So there's actually 13 episodes, but it's really obvious to tell which ones are filler when you have titles like Mothers Are Strong, Zoro's Hectic Household Chores, Sanji's Shock, mysterious old man and his super yummy cooking. Or my personal fave, Nami's in Danger, the Great Tax Evasion Equation. They return to Water 7, where the citizens rebuild the island after the damage caused by Aqua Laguna. Zoro starts his sad boy hour since he can't put a sword in his mouth. Usopp is chilling with the giants, aka his only friends, and Nami's depression finally hits after 300 episodes. Frankie barges in style to tell the bedtime story of a special jewel tree known as Adam. The whole reason he stole the 200 million from the gang was to buy the wood in order to build his ship of dreams, which he plans to give to the Straw Hats, just like Tom did for Roger. That's cool and all, Frankie, but I mean, you stole 200 million, you beat Usopp to a bloody pulp, and in a way, you started all that drama regarding the ship. Kinda hard to just let that go. Things aren't all sunshine and rainbows as the Marines show up at Water 7 to pay Straw Hat Luffy a visit. And for this Marine, it's personal.
Alright, you two, wait here.
Yes, sir! Excuse me, sir? There's a door just right over there. You literally passed it. It's unlocked too. You don't need to peep through the window. Oh, yeah, sure, that's fine. Not like we've been trying to rebuild the whole island for the past 2 weeks or anything. The Vice Admiral charges through and gives Luffy the strongest bonk known to mankind. This is the Navy hero, Monkey D. Garp, Luffy's grandpa. Garp is a man who's all about tough love, putting Luffy in danger as a kid and traumatizing the poor boy in order to toughen him up to join the Marines. And yeah, that didn't work.
If you don't show your grandpa some respect, I'll have to beat it out of you!
There's just a lot to unpack there, but I mean, it kind of makes me wonder what the series would be like if Luffy joined the Marines. And then you realize that probably all his crewmates would be dead. Garp then goes on a random, uncomfortable political tangent your parents would say at the dinner table. He brings up that Shanks, Luffy's idol, is one of the 4 emperors of the sea, the rulers of the second half of the Grand Line. And this last one is extremely different from what he actually looks like. Okay, so we just had the 7 warlords of the sea, and now you're telling me there's 4 emperors too? Oh my God, no wonder why this series is taking forever. I mean, like, what's next? The 23 monarchs, or fuck it, the 15 queens? Fun fact though, originally Oda planned to just have the 4 emperors of the sea, and then he added on the 7 warlords because he felt like they were too cool not to put into the series. Zoro comes barging in all trigger happy and fights the Marines. Luffy goes to help, and after things settle, we come across a familiar face.
Drop it.
That's right, our little shimp, all the way back from episode 1, has climbed his way up to becoming a Marine. God damn! Kobe must have gone through some sort of like hyperbolic time chamber, because I mean, he went from looking like a 10-year-old to a 23-year-old within a month. And what's even crazier is that this didn't happen out of nowhere. The manga had a cover story of Kobe's training at the Navy base and then him joining under Garp, which the anime then adapted during the Little Garden arc. Oh yeah, and Helmeppo's there too. Anyway. Well, the Marines start rebuilding. World really is by focusing just a little bit on what some of the other characters are up to, and then their stories becoming much more relevant later down the line in the story. Garp says his goodbyes to Luffy, and before Kobe leaves, he talks about the second half of the Grand Line known as the New World. The one who can conquer those seas will become the king of the pirates.
That one of these days, you and I will meet on those waters. I'll be even stronger. Strong enough to capture you.
Imagine just how fucked up that'd be if your friend talks about his dreams of one day becoming a police officer just so he can send your ass to jail. Thanks, bud. Afterwards, the Straw Hats start grilling. Then everyone from Water 7 joins in and they party all night long while blasting Sniper King's latest album. However, a party pooper is amongst the crowd. Aokiji stops by to talk to Robin about everything that's happened and asks if she's happy with the life and people she's chosen.
After that, I still felt responsible for your life. But
Once he learns to control his powers, No living man will be able to stop it.
Your friendship with Will is not built for this phase of life.
You know it's really hard to hear you whispering over the really loud music and the extremely thick wall. With everything said and done, Robin has finally found the place she can call home, all thanks to the Straw Hats. The next morning, Frankie starts working on the ship with Iceberg and the rest of Galilaw's help. Back at Galilaw, the Straw Hats hear word of their assault on Ennis Lobby.
I guarantee our bounties are gonna go through the roof after this one.
Oh my gosh, does that mean I'll finally get a bounty?
Screw being a celebrity, fuck being a YouTuber. That one I am dead serious about. And why would you want to make a positive difference in society? I'm trying to be wanted by the world government. The Frankie family comes barging in to deliver some subjectively good news. Every single member of the Straw Hats are now wanted by the world government. Luffy, 300 million. Zoro, 120 million. Nami, 16 million. And Robin, 80 million. Really? Robin only gets an extra mil on her bounty? I mean, I feel like if anything, she's a lot more dangerous now than when she was as an 8-year-old. I mean, who knows? Maybe it was just some random error, and hopefully this is just the only issue. Chopper with a sad 50 berries. And last but not least, our crowning prince, Blackfoot Sun. Worst of all, Cyborg Frankie is now wanted by the world government for 40. Smoker and Tashigi swear they'll capture the Straw Hats in the new world. The chefs at Baratier just laugh their asses off. All the towns of our beloved Straw Hats are just happy to see them doing well. From Kokoyashi Village all the way to Alabasta. Man, I honestly kind of miss these bits in the story. It's really nice to just see how the other characters are doing while the Straw Hats have gone along on their journey and just how far they've come in their day-to-day lives. We enter the Revolutionary Army HQ. Dragon looks at Luffy's bounty, happy with how far he's come since Logtown.
That day you and I meet will come soon enough, I'm sure. So that was a fucking lie.
The Straw Hats arrive at the shipyard to see Frankie's new invention. Introducing the Thousand Sunny. With their new ship, the Straw Hats are ready to set sail, but not without their shipwrights. Otherwise, we'd have to go through this crap all over again. Knowing Frankie's tsundere tendencies, the boys use force, stealing the one thing stopping this series from being a hentai. The amount of diseases Chopper just got from putting that in his mouth is something he will never be able to cure. With his cheeks out in the air, cause Frankie sure as shit doesn't care, he wreaks havoc and arrives at the Thousand Sunny to confront the Straw Hats. Knowing that Frankie is a freak in the sheets, Robin uses the forbidden technique. She grabs his balls. Oh no, Luffy, I would love to join your crew, but I'm so busy with all these other little things that if you want me to join, you're gonna have to use force. Is Robin around by chance? Also, in the game One Piece Odyssey, Robin uses this move, and it does a shit ton of damage to your enemies. But I kind of find it funny how, for some creatures, it just straight up doesn't work, like a banana gator, basically confirming they have no balls. Frankie screams in both pain and pleasure, thinking back to what he said as a kid. His dream to set sail and see his ship of dreams cross around the world. Frankie caves and decides to join the crew. The Straw Hats now have a shipwright. Awesome, we got a new crew member and now we're just ready to set sail. Wait. Actually, something isn't right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, fuck, we forgot Usopp. A few days ago, Sanji tells the gang how he saw Usopp planning out his return speech to join the crew. But Mr. Buzzkill decides to act like a mature adult, saying how Usopp needs to be the one to apologize first out of respect. Otherwise, Zoro will leave the crew next. This is such a good life lesson for Luffy, especially as a leader. I mean, it's great that both sides want to work things out and be friends again, but you can't just let people walk all over you, making all these excuses. Like, this one speech from Zoro just shows how serious he is about being a pirate and a man. As the crew sail, Garp comes back with some bad news for Luffy.
Truth of the matter is, I'm sitting sending you to a watery grave.
We all like to show our love in many different ways. For some, it's literally murdering your grandchild and their friends. Garp starts chucking cannonballs at the Straw Hats like it's a game of dodgeball. While the straw away, Usopp finally arrives to rejoin the crew. At first, he pulls off his lame excuses, pretending like things were perfectly fine and he wasn't at fault. As the crew sail further and further away, Usopp realizes just how serious the situation is. Afraid that he's about to lose the people he holds dear, he finally apologizes for everything he's done. Crying, sweating, and shitting, he begs the crew to let him back on.
Please let me join the crew! This is a pretzel. And this is a hot buffalo wing. Do you know what this is? Bold buffalo-flavored pieces masquerading as pretzels.
What does this have to do with my neck?
They're flouting pretzel conventions. These Snyder's pieces aren't pretzels.
Take the next step with Texas State University in Round Rock. We offer 32 programs with flexible class schedules and 4 state-of-the-art teaching clinics supporting the health of our community. Texas State.
Please let me join the crew!
Luffy lets out his hand for Usopp and accepts his apology. The Straw Hats are now back and better than ever. This made me wonder just how far the Straw Hats would have gotten if Usopp never joined back with the crew. And then I realized that they probably wouldn't have made it past the next island. Frankie's got a super idea. He tells the crew to brace themselves as the Thousand Sunny unleashes a big old fart, sending them flying high in the sky, escaping the Marines and leaving Water 7. After finally escaping his abusive family, Luffy celebrates the Straw Hats' comeback with old and new friends. Then they set sail to the next island. Speaking of family, an important person in Luffy's life is about to be engulfed in a pit of darkness. At Navy HQ, the Marines get word that red-haired Shanks is about to make contact with Whitebeard. They prepare for potential war to break out between two of the strongest pirate crews. As Shanks comes aboard the Moby Dick, all the red-haired fanboys fall to the ground, unable to handle the third-time sexiest man in One Piece. Shanks talks to Whitebeard about a certain traitorous pirate, Marshall D. Teach, aka Blackbeard. Originally a member of the Whitebeard Pirates, he betrayed the crew in order to gain what he needed. Shanks asked Whitebeard to stay away from Teach and stop Ace from making a big mistake. The senile Newgate can't quite understand what he's saying and just starts fighting. The two clash, causing the clouds to form a butthole in the sky. Now it sounds a lot more badass than how I'm making it sound about right now. Speaking of Blackbeard, 3 days ago on Bonero Island, him and his crew learned the news about the Straw Hats on Ennis Lobby. Teach wants to go and collect his bounty to rise up in the pirate ranks. Although Water Girl's boyfriend isn't too happy about that news, Ace finally meets up with Blackbeard, wanting revenge for killing a crew member.
First, I'm headed off to Water 7 to kill Straw Hat Luffy as a special gift to the world government.
You're out of your mind. I'm not gonna let you kill my little brother.
Oh boy, that's gotta be like the worst coincidence of all time. The battle begins. The Blackbeard pirates are no match for Logia Fruit user, although Blackbeard has a devil fruit power of his own, said to be one of the strongest. Blackbeard ate the dark fruit. Like a black hole, he can absorb anything and everything. The only downside is he's unable to become intangible like all other Logia fruits. Blackbeard killed Thatch to nab the very fruit he's been searching for.
And yes, I killed 4th Division Commander Thatch with my own hands. But there wasn't any other choice.
Well, I mean, you could have just literally asked him, like, hey, Thatch, I've been looking for that devil fruit for years. Is it cool if I can have it? You know, instead of just straight up murdering him right off the gate. With this fruit, Blackbeard is able to nullify Ace's powers, making all fruit users just a normal human, punishing them for being so dependent on their powers. The two cause major destruction across the lands. However, Ace is the one suffering the most. Blackbeard asks one more time for Ace to join the crew. Sticking to his ideals, Ace tries to act like it's Dragon Ball Z and conjures a spirit bomb. They both both launch one final attack that shakes the island to its very core. And at the very end of it all, nothing is left besides Ace's hat. The winner is undecided, but one thing's for sure. The outcome of this duel will lead to a great war with a tragic end. To be continued. And that's the end of the post-Ennis Lobby arc and the Water 7 saga as a whole. The arc itself is good, but I mean, it's really nothing spectacular, but that's kind of the point. Like I mentioned earlier, it's meant more as a break in between the different arcs. And really, the best parts of post-Ennis Lobby is the stuff that happens outside of Water 7, like the talk with Shanks and Whitebeard, Ace versus Blackbeard, and yeah, I will say the new bounties is really cool. Well, that's about it. Let me know how you guys feel about the post-Ennis Lobby arc and the Water 7 saga as a whole. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole YouTube shebang, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Okay, so you're telling me some fat vampire and his Hot Topic employees went to rule the world with an army of zombies allergic to salt? But one perverted talking skeleton stands in their way. With the power of music, he will one day serenade a whale. God, this anime is getting weird. I mean, I should be done by now, right? What do you mean I've only covered 30% of this anime? Oh my god. The owner himself, Gil Tesoro, one of the richest men alive, owning 20% of all non-canon money in the One Piece world. Tesoro makes a bet with Luffy. They'll play a simple game of dice and Strong World had beautiful environments with the perfect amount of One Piece charm. Film Z gave you a memorable, tragic villain who you respected. Stampede was a power scaler's paradise with an action-packed all-star cast. And Film Red provided you an unforgettable musical wonderland. Yet there's one film among them that has slowly begun to fall into the depths of obscurity. And if you didn't read the title or thumbnail of this video, I'm talking about One Piece Film Gold. One Piece Film Gold, an old-school heist movie brimming with classic anime charm. While only being set in one location, the film takes you on a grand tour of luxury, gold, and games sprinkled with the quirky realities of greed and gambling debt. Film Gold takes the Straw Hats a unique adventure unlike any other film. Toei truly gambled on the film's success by releasing 3 tie-in TV specials to the movie: The Silver Mine Arc, Heart of Gold, and Film Gold Episode 0. Although it does have some stains that really dim the gold, with unmemorable, heavily sidelined supporting cast, and just a store-brand version of an even better antagonist. Besides that, Film Gold is just a really fun film, and I really don't understand why people don't talk about it nearly as much compared to all the other One Piece films. So today, I'm gonna remind you why Film Gold should be considered one of the best One Piece movies. So grab your favorite turtle, put on your best outfit, and continue to make poor financial decisions as we bet it all on One Piece Film Gold, the biggest gamble. After the Straw Hats mine for gold and get sweaty on the ship, they enter the metropolis of entertainment, Grand Tesoro, also known as Nami's Wonderland. Showered by plot-relevant gold, the gang is overwhelmed by a grand center stage performance from the mastermind Gil Tesoro, the king of entertainment. However, the fun is put on hold as the Straw Hats are attacked by the Long Long Pirates, who are hoping to steal some money after losing it all at Dave & Buster's.
Three-sword style?
Be like Bandai. Why spend time and money hiring an artist to work on the illustration for your card game when you can just take a screenshot from the show and slap it on a card, saving you tens of thousands of dollars? Work smarter, not harder. After the Straw Hats take out the fodder trash, they are greeted inside by Baccarat, the concierge of Gran Tesoro. She gives the Straw Hats a tour of the island on the hottest ride powered by the Muscle Turtles. From Marines to criminals, anyone is welcomed on the independent island paradise of Gran Tesoro, where you can gamble to your heart's content.
First, let's get you dressed.
We all dressed up and we're ready to go.
Nobody bothered to tell me we're all gonna wear white? Just look like a fucking asshole. With the Straw Hats pulled up in their new dreads, it's time to be like an adult and hide your depression in loads of cash. Kid, you think I have money? I'm a YouTuber. Our first game is the 32nd Annual Wacky Turtle Races with all your favorite racers, Sergeant Straight, who'd rather die than use a turn signal, the butt-brained White Jack the Quack, along with fan favorite Beef Jr. with his buddy Pork. I'm not sure what devil Nami sold her soul to, but game after game, the Straw Hats win big, eventually coming on top with 30 million berries. Wait, only 30 million? Nami, you're worth like twice that. Baccarat brings them to the VIP area where the games are high risk, high reward with up to billions of berries in prize. Only in One Piece we see a giant talking-headed cat who can phase through walls via like head of security. The gang is greeted by the owner himself, Gil Tesoro, one of the richest men alive, owning 20% of all non-canon money in the One Piece world. Tesoro makes a bet with Luffy. They'll play a simple game of dice, and if Luffy wins, the Straw Hats get 10 times their current winnings. The dealer is Game Master Dice, who follows the strict code of never let them know your next move. It looks like Lady Luck has finally taken a vacation as Luffy loses the bet along with all their money. Robin realizes they've fallen for a ruse this whole time. Baccarat ate the luck fruit. With a simple touch, she can either give or take away someone's luck. She allowed the Straw Hats to win all the fight back. Surprise! Can use to turn people's bodies into gold, making Zoro and the entire city of entertainment his hostages. Oh great, it's Enies Lobby all over again. Since Zoro is worth the money they owe, Tesoro plans to hold an execution in the center of town. The Straw Hats have 24 hours to come up with enough money to save the swordsman. The Straw Hats are gonna pull off the biggest heist in anime history. With their friend's life on the line, the crew gets some grub, but a thief tries to steal Nami's wallet. Completely canon from the start. Meanwhile, at IHOP, the crew are munching down while Zoro counts down the seconds until his impending doom. Karina tells them how she plans to steal Tesoro's fortune of 500 billion berries.
That's a whole lot of money!
Like enough to buy a big house?
Yeah, Chopper. You could buy a house with $500 billion. Maybe even a used car from 2005, an iPhone 3, and if you really want to spend big, get yourself some Five Guys. Shit's good, but god damn it's expensive. Elsewhere, Akainu continues to just be angry and stand at a desk for the whole film. Ever since Akainu became the fleet Team A, Frankie and Luffy are tasked with climbing the hotel to the control room and disable the feeds. Meanwhile, Team B will sneak through the hotel to get to the vault. Once they get past the marijuana owls, Karina waits for Team A to disable the snail's video feed.
Whatever you do, don't get caught.
I know what you did, Monkey D. Luffy. Of course, Luffy fucks it up. While Team B runs away, Team A fights off some guards, only for Mr. Tanaka and Gil Tezuro to show up in person. Luffy charges in to fight, but Tezuro stops the attack and traps Luffy in golden cuffs. It's Skypiea all over again. Then Mr. Tanaka sends Luffy and Frankie down into the golden prison. Luffy and Frankie find themselves in the golden prison. A gambler's worst nightmare has come face to face with the irony of greed. All the money they could ever want, but are trapped, unable to spend any of it. That is literally the plot of One Piece. Means he did indeed lose a bet. Looking for a way to escape, they tell Team A about the pump room, which they can use to get the gold off their bodies, freeing themselves from Gil Tezuro's power. Down under, they take care of some bats and see that the way down is blocked by a fast, giant fan. After witnessing Luffy's never-give-up attitude, Raise Max and the rest of them work together to stop the fans and head on down into the pump room. Down in the pump room, Luffy smashes the machine, releasing a bunch of does things to me that I can't put into words. They open the vault, only to find themselves on Gil Tezuro's YouTube prank channel, as they just got. And Karina was in on it too. He traps everyone and proceeds to kill Zoro. But the lights go out as seawater shoots up into the sky and down onto the entire island. That's right, a double prank. With Zoro freed, the Straw Hats put on their fourth outfit of the movie and prepare to fight. Tezuro recounts the moment he became the crime lord he is today, as we get quick flashes of his past. And by quick, I mean like light speed, because this entire flashback is just 1 minute long.
Hey, what's up, man? So how's the project coming along? Oh, yeah, it's going great. I mean, we just got to the part, we're on the last 30 minutes of the movie, Gil Tezuro's backstory, you know, there's a lot to his character and all that, so it's gonna take a while to really flesh all that out with the animation and stuff like that. How much time do we have left on the deadline again? Was it like 5, 6 months? Oh, tomorrow. Jesus. Dude, what's... Okay, here we go. Just gonna draw this scene real fast.
Here's the thing. This is a solid story that explains why Gil Tezuro is the man he is now, and to some extent, you could sympathize with him. If this was like a 5-minute flashback, maybe even earlier into the film, that would be perfect. But since it happens at the last 30 minutes of the story and it's just a bunch of quick flashes, it's really hard to give a shit about the man, and at this point, I just want to see him get punched ASAP. Tezuro unleashes the full extent of his devil fruit, summoning a tidal wave to turn people into gold, then encases himself in a giant golden Gundam. That's too much for Luffy to handle, as he sends the rubber boy flying. Tezuro's gang is powered up by some golden armor, which they use to give the rest of the Straw Hats a hard time. Okay, let's get God's mistake out first. Mr. Tanaka goes around popping in and out for 10 minutes, and then Sanji and Robin get bored and just end the fight. Yeah, it's that boring. The 3 unluckies, Usopp, Chopper, and Brook, are on Baccarat duty. Since Baccarat ate 2 bowls of Lucky Charms this morning, her luck skyrockets, as Usopp's gang is tortured by their own bad fortune. Despite the danger and humiliation, our brave warrior knows just what to do when put into an impossible situation.
Here goes! Usopp dash!
Yeah, I would too. People give Usopp shit for being a coward, but he's probably one of the smartest characters in the series, solely for not wanting to die on every world-ending weekly adventure the crew goes on. Usopp foolishly comes back, but with the perfect solution to Baccarat's unlimited luck. Not only is he able to beat the glass cannon, but also hit it big on the slots. Zoro fights the Game Master Masochist, Dice, getting off to every attack Zoro uses. That's just goes gear forth and completely curb stomps the Golden Giant, winning the fight. But Tezuro has one final trick up his sleeve. Tezuro's grand finale is a bomb set to go off in under 2 minutes. Everyone on the island runs away, but Karina refuses to leave. for some reason.
The ship's going to explode.
Yeah, I know, so fucking leave already. Karina steers the ship as far as she can while everyone else watches the timer for the most depressing 4th of July fireworks show. When the counter hits 0, nothing happens. And Karina just pranked your asses. Get fucked, nerd. Subscribe to Phantom Hellcat for more weekly pranks and make sure to hit that bell icon so you don't miss the end. And that's the end of One Piece Film Gold. The main appeal is just that it's a fun 2-hour movie that puts the Straw Hats in an environment we haven't seen them in before. Definitely my biggest issue with this movie is the pacing, or lack of pacing, with certain characters or events in the movie. I feel like Gil Tesoro would have been better off without a
Hello, chat. We are here, almost getting things almost ready. We're almost there. Huh?
Can they hear you?
Yeah.
He's talking to himself.
Yeah, it's just we're not even here.
Yeah, let us know if the volume is good,
We're
guys.
famous.
And then we're also getting cam 2 all ready. It's almost ready.
They're just gonna be watching our backs. Oh wow. You're on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Oh, are you on YouTube? Oh shit. Shit.
Okay, just gotta get this one camera setting and we'll be good, boys.
This camera's dead.
Uh-oh.
That's
That's pretty fun with that one. It keeps the camera. It's pretty quick.
The stream's delayed, so I'm waiting to see when Brandon's gonna pop up.
Then also I'm going to be going live on Instagram as well for this portion.
What does that mean?
There you go. It's your YouTube.
That's me, Gary.
What is that?
That's what I was saying. It was funny, but I was like, what the fuck is that? More fun.
Wait.
I think that's the ground right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Why is that so cursed?
Oh, it's because I took the.
You just took it off.
It's so cursed.
Or is it blurred?
I mean, it's a bit blurry. I'll give it that one.
It's worse.
Is it blessed? No.
It's worse.
Yeah, I think the volume's pretty good.
Okay.
That shot ain't getting shit, bro. The battery's still dead. Is this still dead?
How long did they need to charge for? Because I had them charging both.
It's still dead.
That's fine. We'll do what we can and I'll have the other battery charging already.
Make sure to move that bottle out of the way.
Okay, there's a couple photos.
There we go.
Do we want to keep this? I don't think so.
What do we think, DJ?
It's not the
Yeah,
shot.
are we keeping this?
That's DJ's cup.
That should be the punishment.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
You bought it.
When?
You literally bought it at, for one of your bits.
I'm just saying, would it be a burden or a blessing to be throwing this away right now?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, clearly he doesn't remember it, so.
Yeah. Just keep it in broken glass.
It's ceramic. It's porcelain. It's porcelain. You're
Bro,
right.
your headset has like an exposed wire.
Yes, it does.
It's just dying.
Yeah, that's because my cats keep fucking pulling it off.
Just keep fucking.
They just keep fucking. I
They're
cannot
good.
find my mouse. Broken headset.
Wow.
Man's not used to monitors.
My least favorite controller. I don't know why the Xbox controller is like. It feels like it gives you block. That's
Yeah.
what is this.
I'm kind of used to both, so it doesn't really
I like
matter.
how you. Oh, it's easy. It's not hard to play claw.
No.
You can definitely play claw. Is this a charger for batteries?
Yes.
I hate the PlayStation 5 controllers.
I have them charging in
You
the
hate
bottom.
Yeah.
Why? Just 'cause
They're
battery
too
life?
narrow at the bottom. They're like.
Not an issue for
They're
me,
almost
buddy.
like this, dude.
I got small hands.
I love the PS5.
Dude, no, I have like medium-sized hands.
Like besides the Xbox
You probably have
360
larger
controller.
hands than I, and I think they're too small.
Oh.
Like the bottoms are just. You have one?
I don't actually not. He has a PS5.
Yeah, like when you grab them, your hands are like this.
Let me see.
I don't know, man. I like it.
They're like
I
too
see.
narrow. Like
I
these
see
two
what you
fingers
mean.
are like.
It can get annoying after a couple hours.
That's what I'm saying. Like your fingers are stuck there like this. Like these two are.
Oh wait.
They're just peas in a pod. Like I don't even need these fingers anymore.
I don't know, man. I dig it. I like this controller.
Did you be grinding on Spider-Man when that shit comes out?
I like the width. I think
I
I
still
could
need
have
to
done
finish
the bottom a
Final
little
Fantasy
bit better.
16. Oh man, that's it.
Oh, we got a cat in the box.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow.
Cat in the box. Okay, I'll wait. That's both.
Wizard, how do you even?
Leverage die.
High school.
Oh,
still there.
All these guys.
Yeah, we all went to high school together.
Oh.
I bet DJ played One Piece like a card game.
Really?
Yeah, that's
At
awesome.
like a card shop?
Yeah.
That's so obscure.
Dragon Slayer.
Because it's like not a good card game.
What?
From what I hear.
No,
From what
it's
I
fun.
hear, it's
I
not
love
like-
it. I'm having a great time.
Okay, well, good.
I'm having a great time.
Yeah, I mean, usually
Who be talking shit? Who be talking shit?
I don't even think they talk shit about it or anything. Like I think DJ, do you like One Piece the card game? From what I have seen online, and this is mostly the case with like
Camera died.
what do they call like themed,
Sure.
like Final Fantasy the card game. That game, I know there's like fans for that too.
Oh wait, no, it's back.
Oh my god, Brandon's all there. What were you saying, Evan?
It's just like, because is it
Can you
like
turn off
a,
that camera for a second?
is it close to, like if you could compare it to another like big card game, what would you compare it to? Is it like Magic
I
or
would
like
say
Munchkin?
kind of like Magic, because like you have mana system.
You're not talking about cooking. I know Dad, man.
Sounds like Pokemon whenever he was describing it.
I've never played Pokemon, so I don't know how that shit.
to the third segment. We are doing the One Piece cooking segments. We're going to be making, me and my assistant chef Brandon are going to make some dishes. First, we're going to make the iconic meat on the bone from, let's say from Final Fantasy, from One Piece. It's going to be great. It's going to be like, just like, the iconic chicken thing with like some egg in it. It'll be great. So. Huh? It's not? No, it's on cam 1. I was saying I need your help to like fix cam 2.
Are we?
Oh, this.
Are we? Are we only making 4, or do you want to make more?
We can try to make more. Because I have a bunch of eggs.
Okay.
Yeah.
We need to hard boil the eggs.
Yeah. All right. Huh?
Where's your least expired?
What? We're not going to talk about that right now.
Tell the audience. Hey, be sure to wash your hands.
Of course.
I just did.
There you go.
It's on the stream. You can see it. Chat, clip that.
Clip that Brandon washed his hands. Yeah, right there, yeah. So first we gotta hard boil some eggs. So that means we gotta fix cam 2 then. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, that one's not on?
It's not showing up whenever I press.
Are you on the right side of 45?
We probably have to like turn it off, unplug it, and then. Oh, that's T6. Oh, okay, that's why. Because yeah, the time thing is kept.
You keep going down. There's a Walmart. And I'm going to shop right on the side. Just keep going.
So turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off, unplug it.
Oh wait, the Walmart.
Plug it back in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like right.
Literally 7 minutes.
So yeah, the first step is saying you gotta
I literally live right behind.
boil the eggs.
Yeah.
Make chicken drumstick tulips. Use kitchen scissors to cut the meat loose from the handle.
So it's me, my girlfriend, buddy, and he brought his girlfriend.
Waiting for it to get hot.
Oh, it's rent. It's 28, but it's a 2,800 square foot house. 2-car garage.
Should probably get the meat cutter thing, right? Put it on. Yeah.
The meat cutter thing?
Yeah.
Are you watching the?
Watching the stream during the stream. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they watch things that pop up, they exit out, they click onto it on the stream, and it shows your background.
Yeah, because I can I did I literally paid like $70 just for the party, and then they're raising the rate.
Yeah, that's like 2.
Chat, clip that.
I would need to check that.
It's fucking hard.
It's fucking
Do we have any ice?
Because I moved in with different buddies.
Pepe says washing hands is really important. Very true.
And then my girlfriend moved in. And so whenever and that was.
Well, how many were you down?
Oh, it was 29. And then 500 for your stall. We don't have dog rental. We just have dog feed. And then.
I got kicked out of my friend's house because his dog was racist.
What?
His dog was not like that.
You turn off that camera.
It's trying to straight off. I'm not even kidding.
Well,
it's because
it
of,
died the moment I touched it.
What if they didn't get raised with somebody that was darker.
Well, it's actually funny because the guy who owns my skip town, fighting the dog sometimes thinks I promise, and then when he smells me, you realize I'm not hitting this.
Probably.
It's just like a pet mouse, those very my black roommate, she can just pick up that mouse. No
Okay, there you go.
problem.
Can one is
Every time I
good.
picked them up, they would nibble on me. Shit was weird.
You're right over there by the chicken buffet? Perfect.
Whatever they can perceive.
We can see. Perfect. Okay.
Where are the?
I hope so.
Where are the charged batteries in my
you rub it. Okay. Swap this one out too.
Dude, that's what, yeah. No mattress. Yeah, but it's like, I think we just have paying like 36 to get in for the door after everything.
But divided by 4 people, though.
Yeah. I mean, mainly, I just walked in and I knew.
Finally, laying in comfort.
He's like, so how are you gonna pay? He whipped out his phone. He's like, you're gonna. And I was like, no, I'm not doing anything here.
Oh,
he's like, what?
It's better. It's more charged.
Got it. Yeah, I'll do that.
It's like I put 1,400 down payment on my apartment.
Yeah. Yeah. Some
Okay,
places
chest.
you pay too.
Almost got it.
Which sounds like it's bad because it can be up to
That's like 6K.
Yeah, it can be like 6 to 9K.
All right.
That's insane.
Yeah, sometimes, but it.
Is it refundable? Do you get it back when you do about it?
Mine is, yeah.
Yeah.
Mine, I think 2,900 of it is. So. Mr. Funeral Home?
I think.
Is he kind of flamboyant? Paints his nails?
Skinny Italian white dude. Kind of golden now. I have a picture of him.
Might work for Coleman. It's
Like,
very small.
he's like a funeral director.
Yeah, there's not a lot on it. Central
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go. All right.
They're both working?
Yeah, now we got it. All right. Yeah, they need a lot of charging. That 34 minutes wasn't enough. That's fine. Okay, cool. So first thing first, I gotta boil some eggs. So
Wait, don't. It needs to be royal. So we got some.
Okay.
You're right. Have fun, DJ.
Oh, you're not gonna help? What the fuck?
And if you don't help when we get food poisoning, we need you.
You might get salmonella.
What can I do for you, DJ? What can I do for you, champ?
Cut the meats loose from the end stick. I guess you could get like this ready, I guess, because we gotta like, because we have to do like with the egg we have to like make it like really big, What is it? It's like to wrap around the ground chicken. See how they do like that?
This is the, I feel like, the most randomly years with like cohesive stuff.
So I think I do like
less chaotic.
Just the
tip, or they call it
like cut around. And then
oh, like to cut the bone out.
soak the bread.
I see him occasionally. I've noticed since middle school, but we don't hang out as much because he's working all the time.
Quarter cup of breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
He looks like he's already gone through his college.
Bro, like, yeah.
Midlife crisis.
This is his
Okay, I think I'm doing it. I'm not 100% sure.
Like, there's him with a full head of hair, and then we hung out recently.
Okay.
But he says like I'm just working so much that I'm just balding. But he says that it's like good though because he's like, yeah.
See, so I'm
And
thinking
he's like,
kind of.
He's like saying like, it's good because.
I think I'm getting it's like just cut enough to be able to put the egg in, right? Yeah. I gotta like cut around the bones.
Where's our measuring?
Why is it wet, teacher?
I don't know.
Why did you? I didn't
Fucking
do it.
make
I
it
didn't
wet.
I didn't do it on purpose.
Why did you make it
I didn't make it wet.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
He does that, so like when he's planning everything. And
Chad, I'm scared.
Master Chef my head.
Look at his fucking technique with the scissors.
Here, Cole. Using, or I guess Gavin, if you don't mind, using this, can you go live on my Instagram, please?
God, Gordon Ramsay's shaking in his grave right now.
Right.
Something that I kind of inherited.
It's like, yeah, put that on my camera.
I started by doing. I just trash can cooking sandwiches.
And if not, I should have a better one.
Back in 2000.
It's like you like put it on top.
Oh, like on the bottom?
Yeah, like that.
I
Yeah.
started until like 2018.
And that is not like good enough. I have a better one.
No, this is not secure.
Okay. My better one should be. I think it's like on the couch somewhere.
Oh,
Something similar.
the head of the business. And then I'm
Wait, Brandon, like this? Am I doing it right?
It's pretty high.
Like cutting.
You cut and then cut all the way around the bone and then pull that up.
Oh, pull the bone up.
So no. So like take like you peel all of this and like
Oh, bring it up.
inside out. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, turn into like a lollipop, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, because with the lollipop you like push it.
Oh,
up.
yeah, you
This
push-
one you have to like open it up so that way you
kind of like
can.
an umbrella.
Yeah, so you can fit the egg out.
Gotcha. God, the things we got chicken.
I'm baking meals for my friends, guys.
Yeah, He might poison us.
We're all dead.
What is the ETA time on this?
I'm so used to like
17.
Like I always forget that in the business.
And a half.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that out of all the dishes, like this one, this one's like one of the shorter ones.
Straight out of high school.
Because like some dishes were just like you gotta wait an hour just to do one step.
This doesn't seem right. That seems like very little breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna need more from you.
I'm just gonna.
Oh yeah, Brand's doing his own thing. Okay.
We measure with our hearts around here.
Right.
Alright, it's time to boil your eggs, DJ.
But my hands are already. Okay, I gotta wash my hands real fast. I'm not even close to being done with one drumstick. Brandon, give me a switch. I'm sorry.
Quick, put in your
12-18.
I don't know exactly what consistency we're looking for here.
I don't know.
I'm gonna assume
Am I going live on Mushy Squishy or
Mushroom Man. Or yeah, Mushy Squishy. My bad. Yeah.
I feel like I need to go to therapy.
Okay. Hands are washed. Put in the eggs in.
And then set a timer for 10 minutes.
Gotcha. Actually, Cole, can you set a timer for 10 minutes on your phone?
That's
10 minutes?
Yeah.
I
was honestly impressed. I was like, yeah, for sure, man.
Running something already?
Yeah.
Do you want to try, Gavin?
This is the water.
Huh?
We just saw the smoke.
Oh,
we saw
yeah.
the smoke. I'm like,
Yeah, but
I put 4 eggs. I don't know if that's enough or if that's too much.
You can put in a couple more. Did you set a timer?
Yeah, we'll get it right now.
Okay.
Oh, hello! I'm live for the first time on Instagram as well. We're cooking stuff. We're making meat on the bone. I have my buddy Brandon here.
Yo. Okay, so whenever the timer goes off, take them out. Dump them
in the ice. Okay. Okay, so now I gotta continue with the drumstick stuff. How's it looking, Cole? Everything still good?
Yeah.
Okay, tight. Nice. I'm still fucking up on this wish. Okay, Brandon, once again, remind I cut around it?
Yes.
Or cut it out?
Well, you cut around it. So you cut around the bone, and then you take... Here. Cut.
Oh.
Around like this, and then you'll take the meat. And you take the meat
and push it out. Pull it up like this. And then Gavin, if you don't mind, like every now and then switching from cam 1 to cam 2.
So then you'll take the egg and
Then
you'll
we'll put it in there.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Now we got it. So it's kind of like this, and then I gotta like take the egg and put it in there. So now I kind of know what I'm doing. Okay. So now I think I got it. This is gonna be much faster this time. I am a master chef. Eat your heart out, Gordon Ramsay, baby.
He's watching the stream right now.
Right, he's judging me. Okay, what? DJ, what?
We can't use your phone to stream Instagram. We need it for the recipe.
Oh yeah. I didn't think
Oh, no, you should have sent the recipe to like Brand or something.
Yeah.
Y'all need a recipe?
Send it. Yeah. One piece meat on the bone recipe. Okay, so I cut it. Does anybody? Okay.
Is it from Polygon?
I believe so. So kind of like this, right, Brandon?
Show the camera what you did.
Why don't you show? So kind of like this.
It's probably gonna need to be a little bit bigger.
A little bigger. Yeah. Okay. But I'm on the right track. Is
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Yes. Yes.
I'm good cook.
Why is the microphone pointing at the sink?
Oh, that's not the ASMR.
Oh, I see. Cool. Can you tighten that nut right there? Yeah. Well, it's not tight enough. Well, then pull it that back. Here. This one right here? Yeah.
Ugh. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay,
That should be good. Okay, tighten it
2
back.
chicken done. Now for 3rd chicken.
Can you lower that camera just a little bit? I think butterfly.
Do you have that? Sorry, chat. I'm gonna.
And I have it right here.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Here you go, chat. Welcome back.
You're welcome.
Welcome back, chat.